Hey, what is going on? It's Fez here, and I know I've been gone for a long time, but that's just because I was really caught up in like animation and stuff. Um, if you know about my animation channel, then you do. I don't know. I don't know if I want to name it here yet. I, anyway. So basically, yeah, I've just been gone a while. I was doing some animation stuff. Um, but I kind of want to get back into gaming videos and stuff, so I'm back here. And we're gonna play a game today called Oxygen Not Included. It's a game that I've been playing a lot lately. I just got it 2 days ago, and I'm still not that great at it, but I know how to like get everything set up quickly. As you can see here, I only got to cycle 10, which doesn't actually take all that long. So yeah, let's get started. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get back into videos in this channel. It's gonna start out with this game, and I'm thinking of playing Kerbal Space Program because I like that game too. I'm really into space. Anyway, okay. So basically, if you don't know about this game, it's basically where you make a colony underground. It's like in a comet. It kind of says that when you spawn in. You'll see in a little bit. But what I like to start out with is a miner, a scientist, and an architect. And I tried going for high levels and stuff with that. I think I skipped a good. Oh, here's one. Level 8 architect. Level 8 miner. Let's try to get a high level scientist here. Because the higher level, obviously, the better they are. So a high level scientist will, learn faster and get you better research faster. And, let's see if we can get a better miner. And you don't want. These are like what they're like good at and what's wrong about them and stuff. Like this one means that they can move quickly underwater. This one is they're good at not getting diseases. And this one is just because they're good at tinkering. But this one means that they'll fall asleep with like any time. And then this one is that they can't cook. Oh, and this one means that they snore, which you kind of don't want. So he doesn't really need to cook. And this one could be better. I'm just gonna find a better miner first. Yeah, that's fine. Mulhans, alright. Uh, I'm really trying to pick some good people here. So these people can't cook, but she can. You know what? I think I'm happy with who I have. So Bert, Meep, and Catalina. Catalina. Yeah, okay. Doop. Supernova. That's good. Alright. Oh, look, we have water right there. That's kind of good. That can also kind of get in the way in the future, though, so. Sorry. I didn't read that out loud. If you guys wanted to read that, I guess you can go back and pause. I'm sorry. I wasn't even thinking about that. Alright, so the first thing I want them to do here is dig this out. And you see they have these, like, laser guns. And that's how they dig and stuff. And that's how they build, too. You'll see that in a little bit. But what I like to do is, basically just get a floor set down. And because there's water there, I'm not going to do it on this side. You'll see why in a little bit. Let me cancel this here. So basically, if we have a look around the map here, not a lot of it is unlocked yet. As you dig down, you see more. And this is, it's not a bad map, actually. You always spawn with this stuff, it's called oxalate, and it makes oxygen for a little bit, but it will run out. As you can see there, it has 181 now. It has 181 kilograms of oxygen left, and then it will stop. Here is copper. This is coal. Yeah, this is actually a really good spot. Here's algae. It's like the most important thing in the game because it makes oxygen. And here's water. Water isn't that important. Like, I haven't really used a ton of water yet, but it does. The only reason I've used water is to grow algae, which does make it, like, important, but, like, not as important as just having algae. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna dig out this area, just sort of start making a tunnel. As you can see, there's some dirt and sand and sandstone. That's all. This is like, yeah, I think we got pretty lucky here. And then after that, I'm gonna prioritize this. Here's the priority tool. It just tells them in what order to do things, basically. So I'm gonna put that to a 6 because this automatically becomes a 5, and I don't want them to do that first. Or he's just gonna go do it, I guess. Whatever. I don't really care. But, like, I kind of want them to dig out this area first. And for some reason, he just went over there and did one and quit, I guess. Okay. Alright, so they're gonna dig out this stuff. As you can see, if you were kind of paying attention, maybe you weren't, and I really wasn't either, but, this stuff pretty much all started out gray. As you can see, this is still gray. But as they collected more, you can see that, it started turning the colored. So, here, I'll go over some of this stuff. This is just basically stuff you use to make your base, like ladders and all doors and stuff. This is what you use to make oxygen. Right now I think this is the only way. Just the algae terrarium and algae deoxidizer. It's not, as you can see here, if I pull up the oxygen chart, over here is a lot of carbon dioxide, and that's just because they've been breathing here recently. But the oxygen that's here will, like, seep over. It's like a slow-moving gas, basically. Like, it will make its way over there, as you can see here. It's starting to fade out, but it won't do it, like, super fast. So, I'm gonna keep going over this stuff for you guys. Here's the manual generator, and something you'll notice about the manual generator later in the game is that it's pretty much the best one. Like, here, you can always do, better ones later. But the manual generator, especially when you get enough people, it's really the most efficient one in the game. Like, you could use a coal generator, but since the map is still, like, limited, I think they said they weren't going to make it infinite, but they were going to make it easier to self-sustain. Basically, you'll run out of coal eventually, and the manual generator is just, it'll always work. Here you have the microbe musher and the ration box, and that's just basically where you keep your food, and this makes food. I'm not gonna put that down just yet. This is the outhouse, which is where they go to the bathroom, and they have to soon. I have to put this down soon. So I think don't quote me on this because I literally have no idea if this is actually a thing. But I feel like, because when they use the outhouse, it makes the oxygen kind of messed up. So that, yeah. And so I think it flows up. I like putting it higher up so that, because I don't know if it flows down or not. I haven't actually experimented with this yet, so I'm going to try it out for this playthrough, just putting it up here instead. And so, yeah, I'm going to build some ladders. One up to here on both sides because I like symmetry. And since there's water right there, I think I'm gonna end up going mostly up. Plus, if you come up here, here's a glacier biome, which is where you can put your food to keep it refrigerated. As you can see here, it says unrefrigerated, and you can put your food in there until you get a refrigerator. And I usually just end up keeping it in there because refrigerators take power. And then if you come into utilities, here's a space heater. And I never really use it that much because, I mean, they kind of complain about being cold, but they never really do at the same time. Here's the research station and supercomputer, which I'm going to put, I'm going to set that up right over here for now. I'm going to move it later. But for right now, I'm going to put the research, I'm going to put all this right here for now. And then I'm going to put the outhouse up here. That's what I was going to do, yeah. I was like, why would I put it there? Because I thought I already placed down the outhouse, but I didn't. So I'm gonna put that up there. They automatically dig that out, by the way. So then I'm going to... I'm just trying to lay out this area before I get too into it. And then what else do I need? Alright, I was gonna keep explaining stuff, I think. So here's the furniture area. It's where the beds are, the massage table. This is where up here is where it says stress, and you need this to make sure that the stress is reduced. But it takes power. I think earlier in this game that it didn't take power, but then there was an update. Here's a tasteful memorial, and it prevents stress. Basically, if there's a dead body just laying around, it stresses them out. So you need to put a tasteful memorial. I know that sounds kind of weird, but yeah. I've had that problem on my own. There was this one playthrough I had where I accidentally broke into a polluted water area, and basically polluted water just sort of flowed everywhere, and people were like drowning in it. And stress was at 100% because there was like drowned bodies, and it wasn't good. So let's try to avoid that this time. So here I'm going to dig out this area. They can only dig 3 up because they're two blocks high. It says that in the sorry, I just made a weird noise. I don't know. It says that in the game here that they're only 2 blocks high. No, wait, not here, does it? Duplicates submotor. Yeah, this one just basically says that they need to, no, it's this one. Alright. Duplicates must have accessible paths to their jobs in order to work. When placing tasks, keep in mind that duplicates can only climb obstacles 2 tiles high and themselves are 2 tiles tall. So they can, dig 3 tiles. And I'm going to have them mine out all this algae. And let's just get this area. And then let's not dig that. Let's see if we can harvest any of that, actually. Let's do that. Can we harvest this stuff? Yeah, we can. And then later, let's have it so that they harvest all that. I'm gonna get down there eventually, but not right now. So, that basically... I know this is kind of like, yeah, I'm trying to explain everything the best I can, and hopefully I have been. But, yeah, I'm trying just to think about how I want this colony set up. I think we're good for now. I'm just gonna let them do their own thing here. And you know what I need? All of this stuff, like, I'm not gonna keep that there. That's just, like, temporary. And, hold on, let me prioritize them doing this first. Because, like, they need to do that. I think they're going to finish making the ladder right there first, but yeah. They need to make the research station as quickly as possible. What else do I need? Yeah, I was thinking. Alright, I need a storage compactor, that's right. So I'm just gonna put this, like, here and here for now, I guess. I know it's not really even. I mean, it is even on each side of the platform here. This part isn't even, which I don't really mind. It's sort of just like, you know, it's there. As long as they're on the platform, kind of symmetrical, I'm fine with that. And then that could go here. Start putting stuff in the storage area. And let's prioritize getting this built. And all this dug out here. I kind of abuse this a little bit. Like, it's basically just trying to, like, you can set things in order, like, 1 the lowest and 9 the highest. Like, I want them to do this first, and then this, and then this, and all that. But, oh, I forgot to do electrical wiring. I knew I would forget some. Alright, so you do this. And it could go underground, but you need to place tiles for that. And, I mean, there's nothing stopping me from doing that, but I like to just have it there instead. There's really no different at all. And it's mostly hidden behind the machine, so it doesn't really matter to me. But they need to make sure that they're building the outhouse. And just for the sake of making sure they can all... Because they basically all go at the same time. Like, they'll just wake up and all go at the same time, pretty much. So if you have 3, it's just to make sure that they don't do it on the floor. Because if they do, it could leak into the water and start contaminating it. Which isn't bad. I mean, you could make a water purifier and stuff. Obviously, there's contaminated water around here, polluted water. So, and you take the polluted water and you make it into fresh water. And, I can't show you right now. Actually, I think I can. If you go to research here and go to liquid piping, you see there's a liquid vent, and with that, I'm gonna start researching something actually. I should have done that right away. Interior design. It just makes them happy. Basically, with the liquid vent, you can make an area where all the water is pumped to, and that's really useful later. Like, because I'm gonna try to pump all the water out of here and put it, like, I don't know, down here maybe, or just somewhere else. And we'll see what happens. So let's keep going. If you use tab, you can speed up the game. Here I set it to 3 speed. And if you do Alt-Z... No, that's not it. What is it? Alt-Z? Control-Z? I thought it was one of them. I saw this one guy doing the speedrun challenge, which I kind of want to do. But not right now, obviously, because you can only have one save game. He hit like Alt-Z, and it made it like super fast. Like, I don't know how he did that, but I'm going to have to look that up. Because I kind of want it to go like really fast. Yeah, so they're getting the outhouses built. Let's try to make some tile here. It's not a huge thing. You better be the scientist. I think you were, yeah. You can set jobs up here, like, I don't want any of them, other than her, doing research. Because it's just a waste. Were any of you really athletic at all? You're an architect. I need to see your stats. Whoever has the best athletics should be the one who's, you have no athletics. Yeah, alright, I guess it's gonna be Meep. So Meep is the only one that can do power, please. Yeah. Okay. That's about it, really. It's more efficient for your, colony if you only set jobs that they're good at. Like, building and digging, it doesn't really matter who does it. Because, I mean, there's obviously the better miner you are, the more faster you'll dig, and the better architect, the faster you'll build. But once you get enough people, it sort of becomes like numbers over size over strength, you know, that type of thing. Where you may have some people that are faster at doing the job, but at the end of the day, oh, I forgot to build them beds. Anyway, at the end of the day, the more people, the faster it's gonna get done anyway, so, yeah. I think I'm gonna build the beds down here. Farther away from the outhouses. So while they're asleep, you can, still play the game. And I think while they're asleep is one of the better times to play the game. Because they're not really gonna, like, do anything. I don't know if that sounds weird. You probably, I don't know. But, like, when you're doing stuff like that, if you make a mistake, they're not going to instantly, like, do it. And there's no way to really put stuff back besides, like, making a tile over it. And sometimes you don't want a tile there. That's just sort of me because I like having symmetry, but who doesn't? Alright, let's make sure that this is like that, and then we'll have them low priority. Let's set that to, like, a 4. Because right now they're using a lot of the stuff they need to sweep to build still. Like in the early game, it's okay to have all this stuff on the floor because they're gonna use it to build. So they'll just sort of pick it up anyway and all that. Yeah, let's set this. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Alright, is that done yet? As soon as it's done, I want them to do this part here. So that they're not cold, or I mean not cold, so that they're not sleeping on the floor again. So yeah, get all this done here. Obviously, power's the most important thing. But, yeah. Alright, so that battery's all charged, so they're able to do this now. Oh, they're hungry. No, they're all going to the bathroom. Huh. Yeah, you see, so they literally all go at the same time. So, yeah, so that's why you wanted to build 3. Because if I built only 1, then 2 of them would have just went on the floor. Which, like I said earlier, isn't terrible. But it would have kind of inconvenienced me for a while. And then they all eat. Look at them. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna run the oop. I might have just nudged the mic a bit there. Sorry if I made a loud noise just then with my hand. Because I was I was just sort of resting on my desk watching them. It's sort of, I love, like, resource management games. I don't think this is what you would call this. This is more of like a base building game, but like, once you queue all that stuff up, it's sort of just fun to watch them do that stuff. There's really no, like, I'm not even really touching the mouse right now. I'm just sort of watching them do the task. I'm gonna need to make an algae deoxidizer, I think, because there's a lot of carbon dioxide down there. Actually, I might use this as a carbon dioxide net, now that I think about it, because carbon dioxide flows down, as you can see, all of it's flowing down there. You know what, that is what I'm gonna do. Well, that's gonna be a carbon dioxide net. Yeah, okay. So that means that I'm going to not... Yeah, that actually worked out really good in the long run. So all the carbon dioxide is going to fill up that area, and once it does, I mean, people make carbon dioxide nets all the time. It's sort of like an early game thing to do. Later, I will turn this into something else once I get the algae terrarium down there. And what an algae terrarium does is it makes the carbon dioxide into oxygen, which is actually like sort of self-sustaining, sort of not, because I mean, people breathe carbon dioxide, and they do it in this game, too. So that's why there's always a little bit of carbon dioxide in the starting room, because they breathe the carbon dioxide. And so basically, if you have algae terrariums, which make carbon dioxide into oxygen, they will end up kind of always making oxygen. I'm not really sure. I'm sure that would fail eventually, but it's not a bad idea. What did I unlock? Oh, cool, yeah. So let's just, like, we don't need to put that anywhere right now, really. But I kind of like this door more because what happens with the airlock, when I first started playing this game, I put the airlock down a lot because it was the only door in the game, and I was like, oh, why would you need interior design? But basically, what started happening was, oh, that a lot of sand is gonna fall there, I think. Oh no, really? Is this all sand? Oh no. Basically, what happened was I was making rooms where, alright, because, sorry, I know I'm explaining this weird. I used to put the airlock on pretty much every room in my colony, and I was putting them in, like, places where people were all the time, like the research room and the bedroom and stuff. So what would... Oh, I never built cots. Oh yeah, that was because I was supposed to put them down here and I didn't. But anyway, what started happening was, that I would... Since the airlock keeps out gases, I think. I don't know, it doesn't say that. Usually it does, but, it says when it keeps out gases. But anyway, since the airlock was keeping out gases, it ended up making oxygenless rooms, so I had to remove them all. Like, all the rooms in the colony, except for the main area, had, like, no oxygen in them because the airlock was keeping all the oxygen out. That's a mistake that I made in the beginning, and that's one of the reasons why I do interior design now. Gotta get that thumbnail. Let's dig up some of this stuff, because it's like really blocking the way here. I'm not even excited at all for this, for when they have to do this part. Oh no! Look out for the sand. Oh, they don't get crushed at all. That's fine. We're gonna set this down. Oh my god, they're trapped. They trapped themselves. They trapped themselves. That's pretty great. How did you get up there? Oh no. No, 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 no. Don't trap them. Dig this, please. They're gonna get trapped up there. Okay, hold on. I need to build a ladder really quickly. We can just deconstruct it in a second. Come on. Build a ladder. Oh, I can't believe they trapped themselves up there. That's really dumb. I mean, it's not dumb. That's sort of my fault, but... Alright, then we can deconstruct the ladder and put a tile there. Not yet, because they have to deconstruct it first. Alright. So once they clear this area out here, I think when they go to bed next, I'm going to end this episode. Oh look, someone new is coming. You can choose a new duplicate every few cycles. I think it's 2-ish. I think we need a technician, by the way. Oh yeah, this is a really good person. Max. I'm gonna name this guy not Max, but Max. Like Maximilian. That's one of the people that watch me. He commented on some of my videos. There you go. He used to comment on my Death Road to Canada videos. And since I know him in real life, he would ask me, oh hey, when's Death Road to Canada coming out? He seemed to really like that one. I might make a new one. I know I said at the end of the last one that I was gonna keep making the series, and then I went away since February. But it's summer now, so I can make more videos again. How is that carbon dioxide room coming? It's pretty alright. There's actually really good oxygen flow in most of this area. Alright, now I need you guys to build cots. So, you're all gonna sleep up here for now. You'll notice that in the beginning, like, you see how... Sorry, I can't really talk. You saw how I made the ladder for like 2 minutes so that I could just get them down, and then I deconstructed it right away. Basically, this area is probably going to stay the same, like this basic design here, but this area is gonna change like a lot once I get all this water out and stuff. Oh look, then I'm gonna go to sleep. I gotta get a thumbnail. I gotta get the thumbnail. Thumbnail shot. Come on, guys. Oh, that's even better. Look at that thumbnail shot. I like to make jokes about getting the thumbnail shot. I think I used to make jokes about getting the thumbnail shot in my Aston Year Let's Play with Martin. Come to think of it, I should have named Meep Martin because it starts with an M. Or Max, but I know someone named Max, so... Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end it here before they wake up. I hope they woke up. Huh. Oh look, that could be a thumbnail. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna end it here. I think I'm gonna start uploading it daily again, so I might see you tomorrow. I don't know. Bye.